everyone, welcome to today's video. Today I have decided to film a playroom tour for you guys. It's not every day our playroom is tidy, so since we've just done a bit of a tidy up, I thought it would be a cool opportunity to go through our playroom and show you guys what we have in here, what the kids enjoy using and how they use it, and yeah, just give you guys a bit of a tour of our playroom and how it is right now. Our playroom doesn't always look the same because, you know, we're often moving things around and things come in, things go out, and that sort of thing, but this is what it looks like right now. All right guys, so as you come into the playroom, you'll notice there's this big shelving unit here. This unit is just from IKEA. It's called the Eket. And it is a couple of Ekets put together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of the 2x2s with 4 of the legs there, and it is bolted to the wall, as you can see. Particularly because it is obviously a very tall and narrow piece of furniture, it would be impossible to have this piece of furniture without bolting it to the wall. So what we use it for is puzzles. We used to have board games in there as well, but we've since moved the board games. They're currently in this piece of furniture over here, so I can do a board game and a whole Stuva tour another time if you guys are interested in what's in there. But yeah, so that's why it is only sort of half full, because it used to have board games, but we've changed it to sort of puzzles only, and then a few other bits and pieces down here at the bottom. So this puzzle here is an alphabet puzzle, and it has the flat puzzle pieces, and it also has wooden letters that go into it, which is pretty cool. It's definitely a favorite. The kids love this one. And similarly, we have a number one, which has, you know, the puzzle and then has the numbers that go into it. And I think these puzzles have been really awesome in helping the triplets learn their numbers and letters. Over here we have Nutty, which is a balancing game. Basically you take these nuts and you try and, oh god, I'm not even going to try because it is going to come crashing down, and you balance it. We've had that since Felix was 2. He got it for his 2nd birthday. He has loved it ever since, and so have all the kids. It's been a favorite around here. And we have this hedgehog which has numbers on it, and then it has the dots underneath to count. Over here we have just a couple of George Luck puzzles, which are layer puzzles. So underneath here there's a whole other layer, which is really cool. It has fish and stuff underneath. And it takes forever to do this puzzle. The kids always need help with it, so it's definitely sort of aimed at older kids, but it's really lots of fun to do. And this one's similar over here. It's 2 layers. Currently missing a piece, but these things always turn up. And over here are some little kitty cat ones. This one just has like the same cat piece but over and over again. The kids love it, and this one has quite a few differently shaped cats in it. Cute little native Australian birds puzzle, which I think is just the cutest. And then yeah, here we have the Djeco puzzles, which all the kids get into. These ones here, they're the Djeco puzzles, and they're a lot of fun. We've particularly had this one for a really long time. And I just love it. I think it's so adorable. And then we have the suitcase Janod puzzles up here. So there's like the kitchen observation puzzle, which is awesome because it's really detailed. And there's also a firefighter observation puzzle as well. This world map puzzle, which is also really detailed. This cruise ship one's really cool because it actually has 2 puzzles in it, a daytime and a nighttime one. Pirates, under the sea, this cool treehouse one, mermaids, and yeah, just lots of puzzles. The kids love doing puzzles. I think puzzles are pretty underrated. I think some people probably think of puzzles and think puzzles are boring, but puzzles are one of the #1 played with things here, hence why we have so many of them. Next to the wall of Eket, we have some Playmags and Magnetiles over here. These ones here are Playmags and Magnetiles, and these ones here are actually Connetix, which is a different brand, a newer brand of tiles. They're a bit different because, I don't know, they're just a little bit more transparent, and they come in different sets, and they're a bit cheaper as well, which is awesome. And some of the cars that go along with them, these are the Playmags and the Magnetiles. And then in here we have a lot more as well, so Playmags and Magnetiles and some more cars. And all three of those brands, Playmags, Magnetiles and Connetix, are all compatible with each other, which makes things easier for sure. Down here we've just got some Hape puzzles. We've got the alphabet and we've got numbers. Up here we've got a medium rainbow, and then over here we've got the cars, the Grimm's cars, which the kids have been loving playing with on their Waytoplay roads here, which are really cool because they can sort of bend and go on any surface, and yeah, it's just really cool. It's kind of like a road mat, but you can make it any way you like. And just over here we've just got the small counting blocks. The littlest one has gone missing again, which it sometimes does, but it always turns up. Here we've got a fire, and we've got some rainbows here, which are really great. The kids love using the rainbows for building cities, and yeah, you can build all sorts of things with all of the pieces, all of the Grimm's wooden pieces. Over on this table we have the large counting blocks, which the kids got for Christmas, and they've been really enjoying them. They can be used to count, which is what they usually do. They love counting them, organizing them, but they can also be used just as blocks to make their cities and the worlds that they like creating. And then over here we've got a puzzle, which is a Grimm's element puzzle. And as with most Grimm's pieces, this can be used as a puzzle, or all of the pieces can be used individually for their small worlds and their cities that they like building. Over here we've got the semicircles, or the flat rainbow as we sometimes call it. These are really good to use as platforms in their cities that they build. So, you know, they'll use these as like pillars, and then they'll put the platforms on top. Or they go really well on the large rainbow or any of the rainbows. They can be stacked on top of each other, which is really cool. These little houses, it's like a cool little puzzle, but also the houses can be used for their cities. And here we have the mandala puzzle, which is really fun and therapeutic to do. Over here we have the Grimm's and Grapat table, where we store all the little wooden parts, and the Ostheimer toys as well, the little animals, which the kids love using as a part of their small world play. The little forests, some bigger trees here as well. The bugs, the little blue coins, which are usually used as water. The Grimm's friends, these little bowls that can be used to put the people in. These Grapat people, the mushrooms, the rings, the water droplets, the coins, which the kids use as all sorts of things. Sometimes they're cookies, and sometimes they're coins, and really they can be anything. Then we've got these, and they can be trees, or they can just be whatever structures they'd like them to be in their small world. What's that doing in there? So then we've got these little honeycomb, little beehive looking things. The small balls, or the marbles with the bowls. They have their own coloured bowl to go with them, and the little tongs that you can use to pick them up. And then we have the large balls. 6 of them are the normal coloured ones, and then 6 pastel ones. And these also fit really well into these bowls as well. So sometimes the kids like using the bowl for the big ball, and they pretend it's like an ice cream scoop or something like that. Big bowls are definitely a favourite around here, and lots of our friends that come and visit really enjoy these too. You wouldn't think so. They seem pretty basic, just being a ball, a wooden ball, but they've been really popular. And then we've got these cute little dudes here, and then the red droplets, which I think are usually fire. And over here we just have a blank table, which I did have some of those Grimm's things on it before, but Otto wanted to keep one table clear so he could do puzzles on, because he loves getting these big puzzles out here, and he actually likes doing them on the table. So we've left that blank, particularly for Otto or for whoever wants to do the puzzles on a surface. And the rug in here is from Rugs of Beauty, which I think the colours just go so nicely with all of the wooden toys. It finishes the room up, makes it all look really nice together, as well as that bunting there, which we've had for forever, since Evan and Otto were just babies. And then we've got this big board over here, which is a felt board or a pin board. And we've done a few displays on there, a few activities with the kids where we pin up their work, and I've got some cool ideas of what we're going to use it for in the future. So that's been really handy. So yeah, that's pretty much the entire room as it is in its current state. And so like I mentioned, we have lots of board games and other toys and games in our stuva. So I can do a stuva, that's the piece of furniture out there with the drawers. I can do a tour of what we have in there in another video. And all our books are here on our bookshelves. So I can do a bookshelf tour in the future as well and show you all our favorite books and what we have on those shelves. Another toy that the kids love is their Lego, which is in the Lego room, and we have a video, we have a Lego room tour as well. I can link it in the description. And eventually I'm also going to do a full house tour where we show the whole house, but obviously in less detail than I'm showing each of the rooms. So that'll be up sometime whenever I get around to it. This room is full of a lot of things that we sell at the Bendy Beanstalk. So my husband and I, we run an online toy store which sells toys and books and other goodies like that. But yeah, I hope you liked the tour of this room. The kids spend so much time in here. Speaking of the kids, they're just in another room at the moment because I don't think I would have gotten a word in if I tried to film this video with them running around, but I'm gonna go and get them. Hey guys! Hi! Look at how tidy the playroom is. How long do you think it's gonna stay like that?
I don't know. Probably not for the whole today.
Alright guys.
Well, we'll clean out what we get out.
Yeah, you'll pack away what you get out. Alright guys, you can go play now if you want.
Yay! Whoa! Look all the people to go in food. Where did these go to?
I don't know if I actually showed this when I was showing everything.
Look,
So this is a really cool little board that you can put all the people in, which is really cool. And down here we have a few other things, which are some the big boards, the plates and the coasters, which are really cool as well. Oh, that's lovely. What puzzle are you doing, Pearl? The mermaid puzzle. This one's really nice, isn't it?
Yeah, you can try. You can use these for, like, this one's in ones, this one's, they're all in ones, and then you can do the ones and twos, and then you have to do the ones and threes of the ones and twos.
You know what's really cool about this one? You know what I like about it? Is it has these. So you know what? I'm going to do a sum for you, okay? 12 plus 8 equals
20.
Yeah, isn't
And
that
you can
cool?
also make numbers higher than 20, like 21, 22.
That's pretty cool, isn't it?
Or even.
Or what you could do is you could make 320 plus 137
What is that?
equals, what does it equal? Does anyone know?
Yeah. 457. Yeah, 457.
So is there any way we can write that out?
4, 5. What's 5? No, we don't have a 7. Or we could just put the 5 under here. Where's 1? Yeah!
Cool. It's a really awesome puzzle, isn't it?
Where's 1? Yeah. Where's 1? Let's make it 1. Use these. There's 23. Wow. 12.
What's your favorite thing to play with in the playroom, Hank? What's that?
Raindrops.
The raindrops? What's your favorite thing to play with in the playroom, Evan?
The rainbow cards.
They're pretty cool, aren't they? Those coasters.
They're called rainbow cards.
What's your favorite thing to play with in the playroom, Felix?
The blocks.
The blocks? Which ones? Which ones, sweetie?
Both.
Oh, you mean the big step counting blocks and the little ones? What's your favorite thing to do in the playroom, Otto?
I don't know. I like all of it.
You like all of it? You spend a lot of time doing puzzles, don't you?
Yeah.
What's your favorite puzzle? Do you have a favorite?
I I like all of them.
You like all of them? What one do you think you'll do next, Otto?
Boat one.
The boat one. Cool. What's your favourite thing to play with in the playroom, Rufus?
The Connetix and the Playmags.
The Connetix and the Playmags. Cool. What's your favourite thing to play with in the playroom, Pearl?
The little tiny balls.
The little tiny balls?
Yeah.
They're good, aren't they?
Yeah. Hey, Daddy, look at my dog. No. I think I need some pets. Oh, what's a ball? Let's see which mixes up with balls. And Triple said equals 20. And 20 with 5. Then 18 with 6.
Alright guys, so that's going to be it for our playroom tour. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And we will see you again in our next one. Bye!
Bye! Turn off now!